Hello everyone. This is a presentation SQL Chatbot. SQL Chatbot AI-powered natural language to SQL for dental official management. Our course name is Application of AI. My team member is Krishika, Jill, Zenu, Rocky, and Sanhyuna. Um, and it's done on March. The project overview. What is the SQL Chatbot? A full stack AI web application designed specifically for dental office personnel who need to access practice data but lack of technical SQL expertise. The system allows users to query the open dental practice management database using English question instead of complex SQL commands. You don't need SQL knowledge for using this application. It's built with React for front end, Python, and we are using OpenAI GPT-4 APIs for this application. The problem, the dental management over 200 tables of clinical dental data, including patient appointment, billing, insurance, and treatment history. However, the people who need this data, most office management, billing coordinator, and treatment coordinator cannot access it directly. Limited buy-in reports and develop dependency like limited uh, like in the report inflexible and cannot answer the business question. This limitation create a major productivity in this sector of areas. Our solution for by this problem by this application, we are for removing the bottleneck with AI. Any dental office staff member can type a planning English, just the needed planning English question into the chat with in interface and receiving immediately SQL query. The system return MySQL query, and we just need to the English explanation written specifically for a non-technical user. The GPT-4 model is provided with the full content of the open dental database schemes, ensuring accurate table and column reference. Generate query cannot be copied directly into the open dental query tool or MySQL workbench for immediately SQs. This is our dashboard user interface. This interface is a core of SQL Chatbot, allowing dental office staff to type question in English, simple English language. The system then automatically generate SQL query and provide clear and easy to understand explanation of the result, making data access for everyone. This is the system architecture of our application. User browser, like this is a local hotspot currently running. Just the post request sending a question to fast API. The fast API backend build a prompt with the schema contents. Then we are using OpenAI GPT-4 return JSON with SQL and explanation. Then fast API right taking a data from JSON and validate in SQL and returning the SQL query. Technological stack, tools and technology we are using for this application. For a layer like front end, we are using the React. Styling for like user interface, we are using Tailwind CSS. For backend, we are using Python fast API. AI model, for modeling, we are using OpenAI GPT-4. And databases, we are using like MySQL. And we are using Python environments for starting this project.
So for the key features and benefits, the system offers several powerful features like if non-technical users can access data easily, it improves like productivity by automating SQL writing. Then it provides explanation for learners and includes features like copy to clipboard and dual mode endpoints. Then we also use the prompt engineering. One important part of this project was this. We carefully designed this prompt to ensure the ChatGPT returns clean and usable SQL and JSON format, like without restricted instruction. The outputs was like inconsistent. This shows that the prompt design is just important as coding. For the schema context, we provide ChatGPT with context about key database table like patient, appointment, and claim, and many more. This helps to generate the model accurate and give us the perfect query statements so that we can get the accurate queries to use in our MySQL data to fetch the data. Mapping business questions to correct table was one of the biggest challenge during this. What worked during this project was several part of the system like work really well. The chat interference is smooth and user friendly. The backend integration works correctly, and the ChatGPT generates accurate SQL after turning. We also achieve consistent JSON output and reliable copy functionalities. What didn't work during the project was schema coverage is like incomplete complex queries sometimes have like error. There were some token limitation restrict performance, and there is no restriction on unsafe queries. There are areas we plan to improve. So for the lesson learned during this project was prompt engineering, which is like critical part for creating any chatbot. Small changes can affect like the output very significantly. Also, providing schema context is critical. We also learned the importance of code setup and proper configuration management in full stack development. And for the future improvements, we plan to improve the system by using the RAG for better accuracy, adding live query execution, implementation, authentication, and restricting the unsafe queries. These improvements will make the system production easily. And for the demo, like for the backend, we just launch the backend first and then the front end. We enter a natural language query and then system generates the SQL query with an explanation, which we can like directly copy and execute directly in our SQL workbench or MySQL. And in conclusion, our SQL chatbot make accessible and like user friendly to a non-technical users. It combines AI with full stack system to solve a real world problem. This project demonstrate practical skills in AI, backend, frontend, and system designs. Yeah, this is our reference for this project. We use React documentation, fast API, OpenAI with documentation and many like more YouTube videos. Thank you.
Yeah.
हाँ,
रेकॉर्डिंग થઈ ગયું સ્ટોપ?
एक सेकंड.
નહીં કર્યું?